Yo, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So, listen, I think I fixed the issue with my every time I record and I post this shit, the video is laggy, like it stutters and shit. Why? I don't know. But I think I fixed the issue. I think it was because like my OBS settings didn't match my computer settings. So I watched a video on how to fix it and how to like properly make sure like it fits everything. So hopefully that helps, but we'll find. I did a test and I recorded like 5 minutes of a video and it wasn't lagging. So hopefully this is good and we'll find out. But I want to react to this thing called Evil Folks Found Out Part 1. You feel me? Alright, so I don't know what this is about, but I seen like a video of this nigga Bill, but it was a old video, and it was about the nigga that got raped in his cell for like hours on end. That shit was disturbing to listen to. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let's get into the let's get into the video. Oh, hold on.
If you're new here and you don't, what up though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new here and you don't really know what I be having going on, I tell stories about the prison, about how bad it is, how dangerous it can get, and just about the street life in general, with hopes of motivating somebody to make better decisions, to change their mind about committing crime, and just live a good lifestyle. Whatever it is you want to accomplish or achieve in life, you can do it the legit way. You don't have to break the law and end up going to prison, because you could go to prison and never make it out.
Well, people don't say that not everybody got a way to do it the legit way.
Right thing. I've been telling y'all for 2 years that out the streets that shit weak. Oh, you gang make a mistake, them gon' whoop your feet. Sound too goofy to me. When I'm tired, you gotta leave. Nobody around when I catch Z. I had a dream, the person I love the most killed me in my sleep. Yeah. Around the time
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I've been having dreams like that recently.
I met Evil Folks, I bumped into Evil Folks for the first time. It was this little dude named Scoop that he was cool with. Scoop was a civilian. Now, he did say at some point he used to be a blood. And I remember Scoop saying that, he left it because it wasn't what they explained it for him to be. So he had to get jumped out. He said they whooped his ass, had him in medical, like beat up bad. He said he sat in medical for like 2 weeks before his body really healed back up. But after that, they left him alone. Evil Folks was real cool with Scoop. Scoop was a young dude, little dude, on the smaller side. Evil Folks was kind of on the smaller side. Scoop was with it, bro. Like, little dude to fight you. You know what I'm saying? People ain't really trying them, mishandling them any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I leave and go to court. I went to court because I was still fighting other armed robbery charges. I went to court for probably 5 months. When I came back from court, these folks is in the same dorm and didn't talk to each other. You know what I'm saying?
The way he said that, he makes it seem like he was standing in court for 5 months, but nah, like once you go to court, they take you out of where you at and place you somewhere closer. I'm guessing that's what happened to him.
Didn't say 2 words to each other. Like, I don't literally watch Scoop and Evil Folks walk clean past each other and just hit one of these little moves. Like, we ain't trying to bump into each other, Scoop or drop his head, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, when I get back, I'm
Shit,
rocking with
evil
both of
folks
them.
rape
But
school.
at first, I didn't say nothing to either party. You know what I'm saying? About, damn, why y'all, you know what I'm saying? But Scoop seemed to take a real liking to me. Now, he was cool. He was a dude that, we rocked with or whatever the case. But what I noticed was, before I left and went to court, even the blood set that Scoop allegedly was a part of, bro, they wasn't even kicking it with him. And this the thing. Y'all probably thinking, yeah, nigga, they wasn't kicking it with him because they beat him up and kicked him out. It didn't happen with this exact specific group of people. Now, you do got some people that'll feel some type of way and be like, we ain't rocking with Scoop because he left the set or whatever the case. But, bro, listen, this ain't L.A., bro. All them super strong politics and, you this and that, the hood. This is Georgia, bro. It's different, bro. See, when you join something, bro, when you join a gang, a group, an organization, you're going to be able to bond with somebody, a part of that group, and y'all bond is going to be a lot stronger than gang. You see what I'm saying? You're
That's a
going to
fact.
build genuine friendships and feel like it's real brotherhood with certain people a part of that group. So if anything happens, even if they kick you out, if you willingly leave, if they catch you doing something you ain't had no business doing, usually it's still gonna be somebody from that group that rocks with you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like none of these folks was rocking with Scoop, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we out there in the yard one day, we walking, we just busting laps. Evil folks over there, kind of weird, bro. Like standing by the workout equipment. So they got these like metal things that's welded together, and you could drop down and hold the bars and do push-ups, or you could jump up and do pull-ups, or you could lean back and do, I guess, some type of chest exercise, but it's all in one. Evil folks is just standing there looking around on the yard. Ain't saying nothing to nobody, just look. Bro, you got people over here working out. Evil, move your ass out the way. But he know ain't nobody fit to mess with him.
Why they call this nigga evil folks, bro? I hope he explains that part.
Scoop was like, "Hey Bill," I'm like, "What's down?" He was like, "Bro,
What's
I
that?
really got, you feel me? I got a way we could kind of make some money for real." So I'm like, "Shit, what's up?" So we was walking past some blood. So when we was like kind of got closer to them, we was like, hold on, stop talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I hope Scoop ain't no nothing funny trying to, you feel me? Like, I hope he ain't did no remixing or nothing, you know, but that could just mean he ain't trying to have none of them in his business or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? When we passed that group of people, Scoop was like, "See, you know, Miss such and such, such and such." I'm like, "Who is that?" He like, "The new girl, the cadet." He started describing her. I'm like, "Yeah, what about her?" He was like, "Bro, you know that's my real blood brother, baby mama, sister. She told my brother to ask me if she could do something for me because she need $1,000 real quick." Now she said this ain't nothing she just finna be doing, but she'll do something, she'll shake something real quick because she need $1,000 real bad. Like she got something
Okay. $1,000, you could flip that easy in a pen.
going on the street. She need $1,000. So I said, "Hell yeah, I'll give her $1,000. I say, "Yeah, tell her, give us 2 cans of Chris Brown CD." I'm like, "You want me to talk to her?" He was like, "Nah, cause I don't want her to, you feel me, feel like I'm just putting people in the
Chris Brown CDs is tobacco for those who don't know.
business." He like, "I'd rather talk to her, whatever the case." I'm like, "All right, well, handle the business." He was like, "When we get back in the dorm, let me use the phone." I'm like, "All right, bet." We get back in the dorm, you know, I put him on the phone. Well, he went and did something else for a little minute first. Then I put him on the phone. When he was walking out my room, putting my phone in his pocket, Eva was knocking on the door, walking in the room. When he walked in the room, he kind of looked at Scoop. Scoop had his head down. He ain't even say nothing. He walked out the room. So he was just in there chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? His usual, talking about these niggas some hoes. These niggas bitch made. I'm like, "Evil folks, gee, what the hell going on now?" He said it wasn't no situation, wasn't nothing going on. I hear somebody voice real loud said, "Black boy ain't got no more. Let me see if Bill got some," like real close. And then it was a knock at the door. I recognized the voice instantly. I'm like, "Yo." So he said, "Haymaker." So I said, "Come on." Now, Haymaker already know the rules. So he opened my door and pushed it wide open. And when he was getting ready to step in and saw Evil folks, he stood right there outside the door. Haymaker is a known homosexual. I promise you, this man is every bit of 6'5". He's very big. His body is just built big. Everything, bro. This man finger about that thick. He's
God
just
damn.
real big.
Yo, that's one thing that I feel like every nigga in prison should be scared of. Like if you a nigga named Haymaker, bro, so that means you really knocking niggas out type shit. Like you got them things on you. You feel me? I would hate to get knocked out and have my booty taken while I'm unconscious, bro. Like that's like my biggest fucking fear, bro. Like getting knocked out, being unconscious, and some nigga taking your booty. Holy shit.
Kind of brown skinned dude. Got like a playful spirit, like to play. They call him Haymaker, bro, because this man would knock you clean the out. I'm talking about he'll knock you out. Now, I try the best of my ability, and he wear glasses. I try the best of
And
my
he wear
ability to
glasses.
not even talk to Haymaker. Like it'll be something like that, you know what I'm saying? Where he asks about, because I don't try to talk to him, bro, because I promise you, listen, bro. He just, y'all gonna see later on. He's very strange, like on another level. So he said, "CB, you got some Al Green? We trying to." So I told him I ain't got none. So he like, all right. He didn't say not 2 words to Evil folks. He walked out, closed my door back. Evil folks was looking. He said, "Big pussy ass nigga." So Evil eventually leave. You know, after a while, we chop it up for a minute. I really believe Scoop was watching my door, waiting on Evil folks to leave. I don't even think he was using my phone that long, because I'm telling you, bro, the second Evil folks walked out my room, I'd say about 2 seconds later, knock at the door. Scoop, he was pulling the door up and coming back in with the phone. So he was like, "All right, I got the cash app, bro." They gave me the cash app. So I'm like, "All right, I send a band." Maybe 2 days went by. We finally got it. We got the tobacco. I gave Scoop half of it. I kept half, so I got a can, he got a can. And
Okay.
it's like that's you feel me? Even though I paid the whole money, I'm about to make that plus 1,000, 1,500 back. So I didn't really care about giving him, and then I'm looking at the future things like we're gonna get way more than this, you know what I'm saying? So
Makes sense because he didn't have to get his nigga half because he paid up the whole bread like you said, but Scoop is the connect. He don't want with the resource, da 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 da. So I get it, and he wants to keep the relationship going. But he said he could make like 1,500 back from. Nah, he said he could make like 15 to 200 back from that. Then he nickel and diamond that bitch. Probably selling for like maybe 30. Yeah, like probably 30 to 50, even 30 to 70, damn near. If he making that much back, yeah, damn, okay, it's
I'm doing
crazy.
my thing. I'm doing my thing the whole time. I'm telling Scoop like, "Hey, bro, even try to see if she trying to do something else." So I kind of explained to him a way he can sell it, which he probably already know. He been in chain gang long enough. I explained a way to him that he can sell it to make $2,500, and then I'm like, "Shit, I do mine the same way, $2,500. We keep 500 in our pocket a piece." Just in case, just for everyday stuff, we put the two together. That's 4,000. If that girl was willing to do that for 1,000 because she really needed it, if you approach her again and say, I got 4,000, she's not gonna turn it down, bro. You
Yeah,
know what
she
I'm
not
saying? So
turning
he
that
said,
down.
I bet. So time going by, bro. My can was gone because the way I was selling it, I was trying to hit a certain goal. I wasn't selling nothing in big amounts. Like I was sacking it up. So I
Here
said I
go.
took about um
I know the game.
I said I took about 4 days to get off my can. Now, on this fourth day, I had 10 scoops left, but I had started smoking Chris Brown CDs. So I kind of was, doing my own thing, smoking them. And, some of my guys, they need a little Chris Brown CD, I give it to them. So I push up on Scoop. I'm like, what's up, bro? What you working with? What you got? He said, well, mine gone. I said, shit, let's do it. Let's put the money together and do it. He like, nah, but there's some people that owe me though. I can't do it right now. I'm like, well, how much do you physically got on you? He was like, bro, I got about 500. I say, bro, out of all that, how the hell you only got $500, Scoop? He was like, I'm telling you, bro, I credited a lot of it out. So I'm like, man,
Never credit shit in jail. You never gonna get that shit back. Especially if niggas think you a bitch. You're not getting that shit back. You gonna have to you gonna have to do something to get that. Nah, you not. That's the dumbest shit ever, bro. Never credit shit. Yo, if you niggas go to prison, I pray to y'all don't, but never credit shit, my nigga. Unless it's somebody that you really, really know and you trust. And if you credit them once and they hold you, don't. If you credit them once, don't give them shit until they pay that credit back, gang. Pure and simple.
hell nah, bro. You feel me? You tripping.
Tripping.
So it's a knock at the door. It's
Tripping.
one of the blood dudes. And something that I noticed, he's the exact same set that Scoop allegedly used to be. What's up, Scoop? But he said it kind of like, just like, what's up, Scoop? Like, it didn't seem genuine, you know what I'm saying? So Scoop was like, what's up, bro? He like, bro, you feel me? With me on one more bomb? I got you. I told you, Friday, I got you for sure. So he like, nah, I ain't got no more, bro. It's over with. He like, Bill might got some. So I said off the dribble before Barry even said, I said, I ain't doing no credit, folks. I said, I sold all mine. I got a little bit left. And that's really for me to smoke, me, look out for my guy. I ain't got nothing to credit nigga. He was like, with me, CBL, man, please, bro, just with me, bro. One bomb, bro, one bomb. He said, how much you selling your
Gotta
bomb
get to the
for?
top.
I said, I was selling them between 30 and 50, but I'm not crediting one out, bro. He said,
Bro, what? Yes. I'm exposing myself a little too
CBL,
much.
bro, on God, bro. On God, bro. You credit me one bomb, I give you 60, bro. I give you 60 on Friday. He said on Friday, my folk finna give me $500 because my birthday just passed, but they told me I gotta wait to Friday and get the $500. I give you $60 for one scoop, CBL. So I'm sitting back thinking, I'm like, after I've been smoking, with the fresh one I've been smoking out of and looking out for people, I probably had about 9 bombs left. I really can't afford to give you one. So I'm like, all right, say less. So we walk out, we go to my room. I'm like, you say Friday now? He like, yeah, bro, for sure, Friday, bro. $60. He like, I got you, bro. That's on whatever his hood is. I'm like, all right, bet. Give it to him. In the process of me waiting on my money, it was like two situations that happened with Scoop that I noticed, bro, that, just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So the first situation was Scoop was down there at the poker table. He wasn't playing, but he was just watching. I'm out there leaning on the rail. I guess Haymaker was losing, bro. And when people be losing at any game, if it's anybody standing around that's not playing, they'll try to blame it on them. like on some you giving me bad luck or something. But it's never about what you say, it's how you say it. Because a respectful way to tell somebody to get away from the table that ain't playing, people be like, man, if y'all ain't got no money on the table, bro, y'all need to back up. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool way to say it. But this dude, Haymaker, looked straight at Scoop and said, man, get your bitch ass away from the table, fuck nigga.
Damn.
And Scoop walked away. Scoop
He should have, yeah, man, my nigga, what you? But a nigga named Haymaker,
walked
goddamn.
away. The same blood dude that I credit the Chris Brown to was standing at the TV, and I guess Scoop went up to him and said something to him, asked him something or whatever. And that man looked at Scoop, bust out laughing, and said, man, get out of my face, dog. Get out of my face. And it's just like, bro, that I don't, you don't like stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody you kind of cool with, people just chumping them off and but people gotta want stuff for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't, I can't not want you to get chumped off enough for you to not get chumped off. You gotta not want to get chumped off enough to not get chumped off. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Friday
fact.
finally
You gotta
comes.
stand for yourself.
I don't say nothing, the first part of the day because if you told me you got me Friday, I know I'm gonna get it Friday. You know what I'm saying? But once it gets a little later in the day, now you gotta check if a person ain't saying nothing to you. So they just did 4 o'clock count. It's 4 p.m. We've been up since 4-5 this morning, folks. You ain't said nothing to me about my $60. So I push up on the
You
blood
gonna run
dude.
a
He was
fade
down
game?
there. I guess they was having a little powwow out here, about 5-6 bloods. But it don't look like nothing serious. Like they laughing and talking and stuff. So I got ready to, walk past him. I was like, hey, bro. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I promise you. That man said, that's what he did. He said, and fanned me off like that. So I stopped. I walked up on him a little bit. He looking at me now. All the bloods done turned to look at him. I'm like, what the hell that supposed to mean, folks? He was like, man, whatever you and that sucker got going on, man, ain't nobody getting paid from me, man. You don't get the fuck out my face. So one of his homies was like, hold on, dog. What y'all got going on? We with Bill, man. Bill a good. So he was like, man. So they walk off talking. I instantly shoot upstairs. I'm like, nah, you
Yup.
tripping now.
You gotta put your
Now you
boots on,
tripping. You
gang.
know what I'm saying? I done
You gotta put them
stopped stuff
sneakers
before,
on,
bro.
gang.
But like in certain instances where you just blankly just disrespect it like that, bro, it just pisses me off, bro. You know what I'm saying? So instantly I understood what was going on. Scoop got something going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason these folks ain't talking to him no more. They ain't rocking with him no more. And that man probably been crediting up all Scoop stuff. And me not having a personal relationship with him, he might feel like you hang out with a sucker, you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So I go upstairs, I put my boots on, I come back out the room. I got my candy bar on me, but if we about to hit, I'm gonna take it off, but I got it on me just in case. One of the bloods that was right there that they was talking to, he go to coming up the steps. He came over here, he was like, hey, Bill, it was just
A candy bar is a knife.
a misunderstanding, bro. I'm like, what you mean? That man told me he ain't
Or a shank, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's something you could penetrate a nigga's skin with. Just a knife for simple terms.
paying me and firing me off. He said, nah, it was a misunderstanding for sure. He was like, my homie said, come holler at him real quick. Now, the one that he said, come holler at, he a blood dude that be having motion for real. You know what I'm saying? He be having a lot going on. Like, he got money. So I go knock on the door. He like, yo, I'm like, see Bill. He like, come on, Bill. So when I step in the room, it's like 3-4 bloods in here. Plus the one who coming in with me, the one who told me come holler at me, he walked over here with me.
Oh, they trying to
The
jump my nigga
dude who
Bill?
fanned me off, he's one of them in this room. So, soon I walk in, feel me, I let him go around me. I got my back against the door, making sure this door don't get closed. I'm able to pop out. So when I stepped in, the one who fanned me off, he was like, hey, Bill, you feel me? I ain't even know, bro. Feel me? He was like, be honest, bro. Dudes you be rocking with, you be hanging with, he a sucker for sure, bro. Like, he gay, he a sucker. He was like, bro, so just be handling him, trying him any kind of way. He like, I don't know you like that, bro. I ain't gonna cap him, keep it real, bro. He was like, oh, shit, I just felt like, feel me? He a sucker. Everybody know it. You hang out with him. Shit, you
Hard.
in business with him. I thought maybe y'all was cut the same, but they told me y'all a little different and that they with you. He was like, so I'm gonna have that money for you today, bro. He was like, but now if you just feel tried, you want to hit, you feel me? You want to put your boots on, we can. You feel me? He was like, but that ain't what I'm on, bro. I just ain't know. You feel me? So before I could say anything, the one that was sitting on the bed, the one that got the motion, the one dude told me go holler at. He was like, what your cash up is, B? I'm about to send you that 60 bar right now. And then he told he was like, just when you get that, just give it back to me. And then I was like, all right, I gave him the cash app. So he turned the phone, he showed me, he sent it. He was like, y'all straight, what y'all gonna do? Y'all trying to hit her, y'all. I said, I mean, shit, bro, after you explain what you said, I don't even want to fight you no more. I mean, now if you want to, you feel me, don't try to run around, make it seem like I called Bill out for a one and he turned it down and then so he was like, nah, it ain't not like that. He was like, shit, I was just letting you know. I was like, all right, for sure, that's respect. Dapped the nigga up, I walked out. When I walked out the room, Evil Folks was on the top range by my room, staring at that room like a hawk. So when I come upstairs, he like, what's up, G, you good? I said, yeah. He said, shit, I seen you go in there, but it ain't, feel me, it ain't really look like nothing, but at the same time, I ain't know. I said, nah. I said, no, ain't nothing going on, folks. I'm good. So I said, hey, look, holler at me real quick. So I step in the room. I said, why you don't fuck with Scoop no more? He said, man, you don't know what that man got going on. I said, nah. He said, man, I don't know, bro. Everybody started telling me that him and Haymaker had something going on. Him and Haymaker, like on
Oh
some
shit.
funny type stuff, you feel me? And it's just like, bro, it was just too many people saying that shit, G. So I asked the nigga about it. He kind of shook up, got timid up, you know what I'm saying? I cut that nigga off, bro. I ain't fucking with no nigga like that, bro. So I said,
What
damn,
happened?
for real? So he was like, hell yeah, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? While this man is talking, you hear somebody scream out, I don't give a about that Saj. I'll beat your ass for real. I'll beat your ass for real. So we both go to going to the door, getting ready to look. Before we made it to the door, you hear Haymaker saying, yeah, come on. Come on, try, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out and suck your dick. I'm going to knock you out and suck your dick. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy, Big.
Nigga, what?
I don't know what that man got going on. Like, why this man, I don't give a about that size. We both go to going to the, come on, try, motherfucker. I'm going to knock you out and suck your dick. I'm going to knock you out and suck your dick. Now, that's what I meant by when I said he was strange.
Nah, that's crazy.
Bro, anybody that this man gets into it with and argue with, I promise you, I have heard this man say this probably 6, 7 times to different people. You see what I'm saying? It's
What?
just like, bro, come on, Haymaker. God damn, bro. Go out there, he arguing with some dude, some random ass dude. But they don't do nothing. They don't go in the room. They ain't fighting or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Evil Folks eventually left my room. Like I said, I think Scoop used to be watching when Evil Folks in there just so they don't ever, cross paths or whatever. So Scoop finally come in the room. So I asked Scoop if he got his money or whatever. So he said, nah, not yet. So I was just talking to him, bro, telling him some real stuff like, bro, you can't be letting people handle you, folks. I'm like, bro, you changed, bro. You feel me? Like, from before I went to court and the way you is now, I'm like, bro, it's something different about you, bro. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like you be letting people handle you now, bro. You can't be doing that, bro. So he kind of dropped his head. He wasn't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, let me ask you a serious question, bro. He was like, what's up? I was like, why everybody be mishandling you like that? Like, what did you do? Did you go through something? Like, what the hell happened? Like people be talking to you crazy, chumping you off. People that used to rock with you before I went to court ain't rocking with you no more. Like, what the hell you got going on, G? And that man said it was just some false accusations that I had some funny business going on, with somebody, and that wasn't true, but they believed it. So that's why everybody fell back from me, blah, blah, blah. Bro, while that man was talking, the door swung open. No knocks, no nothing. Instantly, I reached for the fire. It's Evil Folks. He's standing in there looking crazy. He stepped in the room. He said, hey, Scoop. Scoop said, what's up? He said, man, nigga just told me something. I ain't never in my life heard this shit before. He said, what the fuck that nigga Haymaker did to you, bro? Now, by him saying, what did he do to you, and not what y'all had going on, because Evil Folks just told me that he heard Scoop and Haymaker had something going on as if they both participated in this. But now he's saying, what did he do to you? I'm looking at Scoop like, damn. So Scoop like, man, that man ain't do nothing to me, bro. But he won't look up. He keep looking down. Evil Folks said, nigga, look at me, nigga. He said, what that nigga Haymaker did to you, bro? So Scoop got quiet. He
He
ain't say
knocked him
nothing.
out and sucked his dick, bro. Nah, that's
Evil
crazy.
Folks walked over there. So the bed this way, Evil Folks coming from this way. Scoop sitting on this side, I'm sitting on this side. So Evil Folks get right in front of Scoop. He said, folks, what that nigga Haymaker did to you, bro? These folks talking about he knocked you out and sucked your dick. That shit true, bro. So I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So Scoop ain't say nothing. Evil Folks smacked him real hard. Pop! He said, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. So Scoop
Nigga, he got knocked out. What's he supposed to do? He gone conscious. I guess when you wake up and you find that out, nah, this nigga talking about Haymaker is a big ass 6'5" guy.
Did like this. He like, chill, evil, bro, chill. He like, nigga, you a hoe, nigga. Nigga, I was rocking with you the strong way, nigga. Fuck you, let a nigga do some shit to you like that. Like, what type of time? Evil folks smacked him again. Walk up. I ain't say nothing, bro. I'm just sitting there, you feel me? Evil folks turned and walked out the room. So I know Evil about retarded, so I got to get up and, you feel me? I ain't really stunting Scoop right now. I get up, I go behind Evil. I'm like, say, G, he keep walking though. He don't say nothing. Um, Haymaker and the other dude that he just told that funny business to, they still down there arguing, but they just ain't did nothing. They ain't nobody swung on nobody. They just arguing. They just talking with him. So evil folks go down the steps. He walked past them going to his room, but when he walked past them, he mugs Haymaker real hard, like, know what I'm saying? Like real hard, mugging him or whatever. So Haymaker like, what the hell wrong with you, Eve? So he like, yeah, yeah, and he keep walking. So Haymaker look up there straight to me because this is where Evil just came from. So he look up at there to me. He like, what the hell wrong with him? I'm like, man, feel me? So when Evil folks go in the room, it's this Crip dude, bro. We just gonna call him Tyson. I know this is not his name, but I just can't even remember nothing to match it up with. We just gonna say Tyson.
God damn.
Tyson was shot out like this too. This man has been on high max 3 times. High max
Damn.
is when you kill somebody in prison. That's where they send you for 5 years. Tyson been locked up like 30 years at this point. Him and Evil was cool though, because they kind of be on the same type of timing. Tyson was, like that too. Like he'd do crazy stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? Tyson shoots straight in the room with evil folks. So I get one of my guys' attention. I'm like, come here. So when they come up there, I'm like, hey, bro, let the guys know. I don't know what evil folks on with Tyson, but I think they got some crazy stuff going on. So I made a long story short, letting them know like this was just transpired. He just came here and smacked up Scoop. So you feel me? I just don't want him. I'm not gonna let him come do nothing to Scoop. You know what I'm saying? Like I had already had it made up in my mind. If evil folks come up here thinking he finna do something to Scoop, I'm gonna just lock the door while Scoop in the room. And I knew it got to be some type of truth to something because Scoop still ain't moved off that bed. He's still sitting in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? So they still arguing out here. And so all my guys, they done got together. But 2 of them went down there like trying to holler at evil folk, but I guess he dismissed them real quick because they came out the room pretty fast. They was like, bro, he chilling, bro. He said he chilling. Him and Tyson in there just talking. He ain't doing nothing. He don't look like he preparing for nothing. He chilling. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I go back in the room. I'm talking to Scoop like, my nigga, you can't go out like this, bro. I'm like, even letting evil smack you, bro. Like, you tripping, folks. Haymaker and the other dude, it's like they crank back up. They get real loud again. So you hear Haymaker moving. You can hear his voice moving now. He slept upstairs. So you could hear him stomping on the steps as he going up the steps. So he was like, okay, come in the room and fight. You keep talking. You know you can't with me. Man, y'all can't with me. One thing about it, I've been in chain gang 12 years. I ain't never lost a fight. I've been knocking out. And every I done knocked out, I sucked his dick soon I put him to sleep. So come on up here and get it. Bro, I heard somebody say, what's up, mine then? Fuck, nigga. It was evil
Oh,
folks' voice.
oh,
Instantly, I
oh.
shoot back out the room. Shoot out. Then fuck, nigga. It was evil folks' voice. Instantly, I shoot back out the room. Shoot out the room. Tyson is like kind of going up the steps, 2 steps at a time. Evil folks walking across the bottom of the day floor. So Haymaker like, what? You said what? So evil folks said, you say you knock niggas out and suck they dick? Knock me out and suck mine then, bitch ass nigga. Knock me out and suck mine then. I'm like, hey, say G,
So,
say. Then Haymaker look over there to me. He like, CBM, man, get y'all brother, man. Y'all get y'all brother, man. That man tripping, bro. Y'all get y'all brother, man. So Tyson coming around the curve. He like,
nah,
yeah,
that nigga
fuck, nigga.
definitely tripping,
Give me
gang.
that tongue, nigga. Suck mine. Knock me out and suck mine. So Haymaker like, bro, this shit ain't got nothing to do with y'all, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. See, Haymaker know, nigga, a lot of niggas probably can't whoop him for real in a fight. But he know Tyson and Evil, he know it's gonna be a different story. You know what I'm saying? And he know for a fact that what they're saying ain't really what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So a few of my guys done went tried to grab Evil while he walking across the big floor. He like, man, y'all niggas let me go, man. Get the fuck off me, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Some of them, I think a lot of people was scared of him, bro. Like even my guys, cause it's stuff, bro, that if evil folks do, it'll be like looked over. But if I did it, man, them folks would be beating my ass, trying to kick me out, putting me in a hole. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a total different story. So Tyson don't pass my room. Haymaker still standing outside the room. He like, all right, now I'm telling y'all nigga better get y'all brother. Yeah, hey, Tyson, this ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Hey man, no disrespect to the GDs, but get y'all brother, man. Somebody better come get y'all brother, man. Hey man, feel me? So I shoot down there. I'm by the time even folks make it up the steps, I'm right there. I'm like, G, chill out. He like, see, Bill, please, G, watch out, move, get away from me, bro. Ain't nothing you can do right now, bro. That shit over with, bro. It is what it is. By that point, he said that Haymaker had just opened his door. I don't know if he trying to run and finna lock the door or if he finna go in there try to grab a candy bar or something. I don't know what he finna do. But when he opened the door, he was like, all right, somebody better get him. Somebody better get him. When he said that, um, Tyson stabbed him.
Dang.
Tyson stabbed him. They like went flying into the room. Evil folks went like lunging. I tried to grab him by the waist. He snatched away from me. He lunged in the room. Tyson and evil folks in there stabbing up Haymaker. Evil folks turns around, bro, running towards the door. As he's running towards the door, I promise you, he's looking just like this. Pulled the door, green lighted it. I guess the girl seen it because instantly, she got on the radio. She started beating on the glass like this. So I walk away from the door. You don't hear nothing but Haymaker screaming. And then it became like horrific type screams. Then it started sounding like he started getting cloudy with the screams, like not a regular scream, but not a muffled scream, but just like he got his mouth full or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on now. They did just say what they said. Hey, they talk about some, you can suck mine. I'm like, whoa. I know what the hell they doing. You know what I'm saying? They say 13 coming up the walk. You hear evil folks start screaming. He said, yeah, got it, bitch ass nigga, got it. So now everybody over there around the door. I'm still down here by my door. And then you see everybody that was standing at the door like, ooh, like everybody like pushed back away from the door. Like somebody, you feel me? Like they trying to dodge something from touching them. One of the blood dudes came walking this way, like real fast, like getting away from the door. He said, CB, you seen that shit? I said, what? They just cut Haymaker tongue out of his mouth. Evil folks was just holding it, wiggling it. That man threw it through the thing, through the top of the door. You still hear Haymaker in there screaming. You hear evil folks laughing.
Well, he ain't sucking no more dick no more. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That low key deserve, bro. If you knocking niggas out and sexually assaulting them, that shit deserve. I'm clapping for Tyson and Evil Folk, man. Gangster.
I look down on the floor, I see it, bro. They literally went in there, stabbed that man up. I guess one of them had a razor or they might have used a knife or whatever the case, bro, but they cut Haymaker tongue out his mouth. And then you could hear Tyson screaming, we got that tongue. Yeah, I bet you won't knock nobody else out and suck they dick. Fuck, nigga. I bet you won't knock nobody else out and suck they dick. Yeah, we got that tongue. Puss that nigga. Then you hear Haymaker screaming again. So I don't know if he kicked him, punched him, bust him with the candy bar, whatever the case. And, 12 came in there, locked everybody down, took all of them out. I know evil folks and Tyson both went to the hole. I'm not sure what happened to Haymaker after that. I don't even think I seen him no more after that. Yeah, bro. So I was telling my brother this story because I remembered this about a week ago. I just hadn't got on here and told it yet because I got a lot going on in my personal life right now. And my brother wanted me to do he wanted me to do like a poll, like really asking y'all, like, bro, in a situation like that, and this is how dangerous prison is, bro. In a situation like that, what do you do, bro? Like, and it's a lot of people that was, referring to Scoop as gay because that happened. But I mean, it's something out of your control. If
Yeah, like them niggas is retarded, bro. That's nigga got knocked out. The fuck was he supposed to do, bro?
you fighting somebody and they literally knock you unconscious to the point you're just out, and then they go to doing something like that, like, how is this person supposed to be looked at? Like,
Nah, real shit. Like all jokes aside, real shit, right? If that shit happened to you, bro, if that shit happened to me and like I'm fighting Haymaker, bro, and that nigga clock my shit and knock me out type shit, and then fucking sexually assaulting me, bro, rape me, my nigga, and then I wake up and I find out. I'm catching that nigga. On God, I'm catching it. You gotta do something back, bro. You gotta do something back. And now, if I'm not a for lifer in that bitch, bro, you feel me? If I'm not doing a day and a night in that bitch, you feel me? If I'm not staying in that hole for eternity, let's say I'm about to be released in like a month or like a couple of weeks. All right, cool. I'm not gonna do shit to risk my release. I'm gonna try to avoid everybody and everything until that shit happen. But if niggas try to play with me like whoopty whoop, you gonna have to throw the ones with them niggas. But now, if I'm a for lifer and I'm in that shit because of a hat or for whatever fucking reason, bro, and I find that nigga dick, now you gotta shake something, bro. Something gotta get shook, bro. You gotta whether you kick that nigga from the back, you catch that nigga slacking and you just but you gotta shake something, man. You gotta what? Tweaking.
That is
Tweaking.
insane. But bro, that you know, that's why I tell y'all do the right thing, stay out of trouble, try your best to the best of your ability, not to break the law, try not to go to prison. It's your big homie, big Feezy.
If you break the law, just don't get caught. You feel
I'm
me?
gone. Do the right thing. I've been
Is there
feet
a
out of
part
dream
three?
the person.
Nah, that's it. Okay. God damn, bro. Ice like booty more than fleece. Oh, I don't get that. His hands smelt like booty. I never heard y'all play the game. We busted two people with the candy bar, and the worm separated us. Pretty time. Mad about Trey. Alright. Yeah, man. Shit. That's some crazy shit. But man, that's mm, mm. Nah, in a situation like that, that shit rough, bro. Yeah, nah, nigga, definitely stay out of prison. I ain't gonna lie to you, stay out of prison. If you doing illegal shit like you moving weight because of XYZ, because you can't, you got to, because the situation, the legal way ain't presenting itself, and you gotta move weight the way you gotta move weight. Then I cool, but do that shit. Be low key about that bitch, bro. Don't ever get your ass caught. That's all I gotta say. Don't ever get your ass caught, my nigga. And also, man, that shit disturbing, man. Like that's my worst fear, bro. Like if you get knocked out and some nigga do some shit to your body, that's like the worst shit that could happen to people, bro. My niggas, I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later. If you like the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and listen, bro. Come on, let's get 500 subscribers so we can get monetized. Like I'm honest with y'all niggas, we doing this for the bread. But yeah, that's by the way, guys, if nobody told y'all niggas today, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, peace.